Hello, welcome back. I've been playing for you on the bass. My It's a bit tougher than I thought, the tune that I played. It's epic bass guy covering epic sax guy. So I'll try to play it again so that you can see, and I'll try to loop it as always. Welcome. And Himalite 6, welcome. First time I see you followed some time ago, so welcome on board. Actually, we now have a lot of channel point rewards, so you can go and click first in the channel point rewards. You can also play songs from channel rewards, and you can always do that by blurb with beats. Anyhow, we are here in Burbank. I have this Mini-500, which I just got, so I haven't flown it yet, so this will be interesting. Let me try to loop the bass. It worked on the first time. Amazing. I quite often have trouble stopping the loop exactly like I want, and today it works, so that's fantastic. I hope you could hear me over the guitar. I know it's a bit loud, but I love the bass sound. I hope you too. Anyhow, let's move down the bass and we'll get down to it. All this practice of making loop is finally paying off. I can start and stop the loop basically where I wanted without all the problems. Although sometimes you see me struggling and I have to restore the loop, which is a bit of a hassle with this looper. Anyhow. So we have the Mini-500 here. It's a nice little tiny helicopter. And I forgot to update the command, so let's do that very quick in just a second. So, we are here in Burbank. We have Volanta running in the background. The data in the top overlay is coming from Volanta, so everything that I entered here, that is what you see there on the top. Should be fine. Now we also have... what do we have? We also have Navigraph, so we have our airport layout here. And I just took the biggest ramp I possibly could, so we have no problem taking off and not slamming into anything. I hope this will be enough place for me. We'll see how this works. New helicopter for me, so definitely will be challenging. Now, I've got a pack of helipads from Orbx. There's hospital helipads and police helipads. Now the problem is I have absolutely no clue where they are, so we'll be flying around the city trying to find them. As I learned from Dryson recently, there is the heli map for LA, which we can use, so I have it open here in SkyVector. We are here at Burbank, so we can actually use this to try to fly along. And as you can see, they are mostly using the freeways to navigate, so this should be somewhat straightforward. Now, there are those helipads marked here, so this might be what we'll be looking for. That's actually good help, I didn't notice this before. Perfect. Alright, we don't have our position here, obviously, so it will be a bit hit or miss for me to navigate, but I'll try my best, we'll see how this goes. Here in Navigraph, let's see what we have. Bunker Monkey! Hello Bunker! We have now channel point rewards, you can get the first, second and third as well. So I hope everything will work just fine, but I've just added them. Yeah. Should be good. Bunker, we are flying the Mini-500. I played the epic bass guy for you on the intro. Just covering the epic sad guy, so I hope you liked it. It turned out pretty well, I think. first, second, and third. Okay, I think you have overdone it. I'll see if I can change it so that you can only get one of those, but yeah. Props for trying. Very well done, sir. I didn't expect that, so yeah, I'm having a lot. Thank you, very nice to see you here. I'll be flying this small bird. It will be... We'll see what it will be. I haven't flown it yet, so you'll see me trying to fly it. It should be interesting. Yep, I'm here. First, second, and third. Taking all the three places, all the prizes, all for himself. That's just the man. I like it. Outplaying the system, getting all of it. Cool, really nice. Okay, one thing I really forgot to do is to update the commands, so just in case someone tries to use them, I will update them. Dimalo, yeah, Manker Monkey took everything. Alright, so I'll go update the route. We are just flying from Burbank, and we are... Yeah, we're just flying around LA. So I'll update this command. Give me a few moments here. I somehow forgot to do this today and the previous time. Let me know how do you like the epic base guy. He was quicker than me. Yeah, I always when people have that, I always forget and they have to remind me. Icy Dragons is here! I forgot to do the meme for you. Vex introduces beats for blurbs. I see. I will never financially recover from this. You can blurb. So, I'm still not sure if that's the best idea. What happened, if you go to the channel points, you will see that we now have channel point rewards. And because they obviously have to cost something, I didn't want to get blurs for nothing and then sound alerts for channel points. So. Now we're talking. An absolute madness. So, I see. I hope this will work. We can talk later if you want. I'm still not sure if that's the best idea, but that seems to be best for me when I was doing that. So, you have 11k points. Not beats, I hope. Let me start my shoutout game. Bunker Monkey was here, fellow streamer from player-based community. Haven't been watching much, but the one time I watched it was super fun. So there you go. You can go check out Bunker Monkey. Drop me a follow if you like the content, and yeah, that's it. I love it. Okay, I see. That's good. You can still play blurbs for the bits. The price is 5 bits for you because you're a subscriber. So I hope this is okay. I just didn't want to make bits for free and then other songs for channel point rewards. That would be somewhat backwards. I like the flute. It's pretty cool. Okay, the route commands updated. We're just flying around LA, starting from Burbank. We are on ramp 10 and we are on Europe North multiplayer, so you can always join. Obviously, you can use the freer helicopter, the Cabri. Let me think. Icy has 11k points, so yeah, it will take just 5 minutes to shoot out those points that you have. I think we'll manage. Also, I changed again my microphone settings. Please let me know if the audio is clipping or anything sounds off. If the microphone is clipping, I'll try to correct it. It should be fine. And also, I'll get to the quiet mode in a few minutes because that's how I roll. I forget to speak loud. Alright. Updated the rank command. Great. So the aircraft you're flying is the Mini-500 by GotFriends. It just came out yesterday. I've heard good opinions about it. Also the price is really nice because it's $15 and I have this cool Americano livery. looks really good. Gotta go pop up now, smart enough to save points. We'll see, we'll see. Use them wisely. Of course, famous last words. Enjoy your trip, I hope you're having fun. I'm all in for the photos, so be sure to drop them somewhere. I love the cockpit photo, that was just amazing. The A350 has a fantastic cockpit. Yeah, I see. Very nice for it. Pop in. Alright. Unbeknown to you, we are doing 10-hour epic bass guy loop. No, I'm just kidding. I'll go to normal music. But I really like that I can play this loop for 10 hours, no problem. So we are flying around LA, starting from Burbank. We are at ramp 10 on North Europe server. You can always join and fly along if you so desire. Alright, last thing that we have is the scenery. So let me update this real quick. Alright, I think this is updated. So we have LA police and medical helipads from Orbx. The medical actually came out very recently, so I just bought it. And we have Burbank by Orbx as well. 11k points above an hour of Titanic flute, I reckon. Oh no. No, I don't think so, because we have 1000 for it, so, and it's like 10-20 seconds, so not that long. I can play it myself actually, I actually like it. Okay, the comments are updated. Let me shut off the guitar, we'll get to the music, and I'll strap myself in. Don't worry, Banker, it will be fine. IC is known as the menace, just introducing chaos, and I absolutely love it. It's fun when he does that. Here comes the music. Let me shut down the guitar thingies, because they're still running for me. Okay, the effects are off. I'll limit myself, strap in, so I have locatable caster wheel in my chair. I need to lock them so I can actually operate my pedals in the aircraft. Oh, okay, I even remembered I was on mute. That's really great. How has all your weekend been? Let me know. I'll run the poll actually. I think I have never run the poll, so let me try to do that. I think my layout for the buttons changed. I need to add the poll. Where is my poll? I need my poll back. There we go. And I need to get rid of the ads. We are not running ads here. Okay, I think this is a bit better now. Where is the poll? Where is the poll? Here is the poll. Hey, create a new poll. How has your weekend been? Wrong answers only. Okay, I think I figured the answers for you. We'll give it what, 5 minutes? Okay, I think. Let's have some more time. So you can choose from extraordinary, fantastic, and just chilling. I have been just chilling for the most part. Okay, I see there's not much of us, so I don't expect a lot of answers. Fantastic, just chilling. Okay, now leading it. Maybe someone else will come in and they'll have a chance to vote, so let's stick with that. I'll put the birds to sleep. Today, I'm still not sure if I like to run them for the whole stream or just in the beginning. I think today we'll just keep them for the beginning. So the birds are sleeping. Music is there. We also need the flight sim sounds. This should be in, although there's not too much going on, right? Going on there. Okay. Getting out of the drone mode. So this is our little bird. It's actually really small. So look, if you know the MD-500, there's two pilots sitting side by side. Here's only one pilot sitting in the middle. So that's quite nice. And the aircraft looks super sleek. It actually resembles the 500 very well. I'm also not sure what kind of engine it has. It totally looks like a turbine, so I think this is a turbine. Alright, I'll just park our camera here on the outside. Let's jump in the cockpit. So that's the cockpit. I do have my tracker today. Seems to be working. Now, I do not know all the buttons. So I have left the tooltips on. However, I think we'll disable them soon enough. We can hide the cyclic. Oh, that's nice. Vibration effects. Huh. That's interesting. Fuel pump switch, fuel valve guard, rotor brake. So it's currently off. Now it's on. Let's get it to off. V speeds. Oh, that's really nice. I like to have my V speeds somewhere in the cockpit because, well, I often forget. So VY is 50. Okay, I don't know much of them. VY is the best climb angle speed or climb gradient. VNE is never exceed. VNO normal operations, so not in turbulence, basically just in smoother. VTOS, I don't know. VC, I don't know. Battery, alternator, dome, beacon, nav, landing. This one is enough. Just few instruments. I will hit B so that we get the QNH right straight away. That's the B. It's really 2992. That's suspicious. Let me see if we have the live weather. I promised to have the live weather, but I'm not so sure it's the live weather. Okay, it says the live weather here. We'll check the meter. Let's have a look at the meter. So I conveniently should have the meters here. I like this one from Aviation Weather. You can just use it worldwide, not just US. You put your ICAO airport code here. Row. Let's get last 3 hours and include the TAF. This should be fine. And get metadata. Let's see what this looks like. 10 miles, clear, temperature 11, 29 run. Whoa, that's surprising. You don't often see that. That's so close to starting pressure. Okay. I have the chart open here. We don't have my position. I know there is plugin for that, but I don't have it. And I also have the manual in case we need it. I think we'll be able to start it ourselves. I hope. Although I have never seen the starter yet. There's a simple meter widget for FlowPro. Oh yeah, I have a ton of things. Yes, I forget how to use them. Sometimes abundance of things is not working well with my memory because I simply forget they are there. What else can I do? Anyhow. Let me have a look. Okay, so there's our meter for Burbank. Cool, so 50% fantastic, 50% just chilling for your weekend, our weekend. That's nice, really nice. Alright, I'm a bit scared for this flight because, well, it's a new helicopter. Also, it seems very simple, not too much here in the cabin. So let's try to get it running. Oh, we can open doors here. Well, we can just remove them. I want my doors in so I don't feel the wind all too much. Headset. Let me see. I changed my actual headset settings so I hear myself a bit louder. Okay, I see I'm a bit too loud for you when I move so close. Oh, let's try. I need the battery first. It's here. But I will follow just general aviation thing that I usually do. Battery is on, nav lights on, beacon on. Let's see what this looks like. Dome we don't need because it's daylight. Let's have a look. So these are navigation lights. There's the beacon, which is actually... Oh, there's a beacon on top, but seems to be linked to the strobe. I mean, it makes sense if you can just warn people. Not too much of a deal. Also, my frame rate seemed to be a bit better than the last time, so that's interesting. Okay, rotor brake is off. I think we need the fuel pump. Actually, let's tank it full of fuel first. I think this will help us a lot. Fuel 100%. Okay, we are still below max takeoff weight, so that looks okay. There's no CG graph here, that's interesting. Radius we don't care too much. Transponder alt is fine for now. We'll leave it at alt straight away. Okay, let's get this fuel pump going. I wonder if there are any fuel pump instruments. I do not see any, there's just rotor and engine, RPM, nothing more. But we have a ton of warning lights, so that looks nice. Actually, why is there nav light? Does it actually change? I'm curious. It changes, so it's illuminated when nav light is on. That's interesting. I haven't seen something like that yet. Now we have the clutch here. So I think we actually need to read the checklist. Let's have a look. Notice. Oh, there's in-game checklist, so we can use that one. Turn on evaluation compatibility by going to assistance option, piloting, assisted checklist. Oh, I got for the first time learning experience. I think we don't need that. Let me actually see the checklist in game. Oh, there's a lot. There's a tablet somewhere. There it is. Oh, it has a flight plan. That's interesting. I haven't seen this yet. Redivision. Map. Okay. Well, I think we need to turn it off and hide for now. Battery master on. Dome light optional. Beacon lights on. Tablet power on. MGL. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you can set things here. I don't see anything to set, so we'll just leave it. Okay, everything else seems to be fine. Before starting engine, fuel valve open. Where is the fuel valve? Okay, so it just fuel shut off. Fuel quantity verified. Where's the fuel quantity? Here, so it's full. Rotor brake is off. Steering engine. Ensure all area is clear. Pretty clear. No one here. Actually, I like how those hills look there in the background. I turned off the photogrammetry. I set it on dries and streams, and it worked really well. Let's Let's continue my shoutout game. Ryzen's another chill streamer. He's actually playing at the moment. You can go check and drop him a follow. He's also been flying helicopters in the LA area, so that I think we have been inspiring each other to do that. Alright, starter on. Let's see what... And that's it? Nothing more. That's interesting. Now where's the starter? Should be somewhere here, but I don't see it. Probably hidden somewhere. The reason why I don't see it. Let me try again. Oh, it's not showing to it. No, it's actually showing. Okay. That's clutch, but it's inoperative. I wonder if there's some secret click spot. Anyone actually know? Okay, I think we can go to the manual and find it. I remember they had it on the top of the manual. So we're looking for starter. Indicator, display, main switch panel, clutch, tablet, radio transponder, fuel valve, rotor brake, fuel pump, vibration, magnetic compass. It's no starter. Collective twist grip, governor, starter off button. Starter off button. Okay, so that's on off and it's red green. 26. Where is it then? Oh, it's in the collective. I know what the problem is. I have hidden the collective because I can do that. Yay, that helps a lot. Okay. Also, I have set up the bindings for trim, so I can actually trim it. And I can show you my controls position, so let's do that. Go here to the HUD, I set it up for you, and it shows now. And I can actually trim it, so that will help me in flight. I have starter also mapped, so let me see if that works. I don't think it works, so let's... Maybe it does. It started moving. Okay, I clicked it on my actual throttle. I grabbed a new chopper the other day and it's very similar, but I had to set up a few bindings. Yeah, what did you get? Let me know. Okay, I wonder what's happening. I do hear some noises. That is a good sign. I think it's simply still starting, because that's a turbine. I think this is a turbine. Okay, it makes sense. I got the 500T previously and I had trouble starting it for the first time, because you have to roll the throttle and one is between 12 and 15%. Yes, I had a big trouble starting that, so I couldn't get it done on stream, and then after stream I finally managed to do it. You have to be very precise about the timing and get your like looking and clicking all right. But this one doesn't have it. It doesn't have this in the instructions, so I think we just start it and it should be fine. I have also binding for the throttle, which seems to be working, so that's full throttle, that's idle. But it's getting up to speed. I don't know how long it actually takes to start that. Let me check what the manual says. I'm curious how it feels for you watching me struggle with the plane for the first time. But I wanted to show you that it's also painful for me. It's not like I jump in and everything works. It can be a painful process. Also, they say that few things will be operational after Steam Update 12, so that's interesting thing to see. Like the clutch, twist, grip, governor switch. So this will be operative after SE12. Oh, we had to bind it. I actually used the mouse to roll it. So what I did is I just clicked and dragged the... Oh, we cannot see it, one sec. You can just click and roll this, and that's what I used. You can click on the throttle and roll it. On the others, I think you can do the same. But why is it not starting? I haven't it started. R and 1 and 2 are still at rock bottom. Here we can only control the brightness. Okay, we have also few options here. N1 RPM, collective. I wonder what that is. Array, PS. Hello, we need running. Maybe I forgot the fuel pump switch. Maybe that will be better now. Might have been the problem. If it's on the checklist. Don't say anything about the fuel valve. Right, that didn't work, so just ban it. Okay, anything on the overhead. Well, there is no overhead actually. It's just a big nothing. All here. Although it definitely started to do something. I'm just not sure if that's... Might be simply the starter. Okay, it looks a bit better now. A bit. Now the N1 rotor engine. Okay, maybe it's actually running. The fuel pump switch is definitely working. Vibration effects. So that was just the starter. Okay, I'll check the other checklist. Let's have a look there. Maybe this one is better. Oh, this one has much more. Hey, so we'll be using this one then. Why was I hoping we have everything in the sim? So, fuel valve open, fuel pump on, fuel quantity check, rotor brake off. Well, I think we did all of that. RS clear, starter on, monitor ITT, blah blah blah. Nothing more there. Okay, so this is off, this is on. Ah, I see. We had the fuel shut off. Okay, that was the problem. So the fuel, I thought the fuel valve is closed by default, and I thought I opened it, but I actually closed it. So that was the problem, I believe. Let's try again. Okay, the sounds are better. N1 is rising, N2 is rising. Perfect. That should be better now. I'll move the throttle to idle. Ah, sorry. Here are on the shards. So what I was thinking about, there is a fuel shutoff here. And I by mistake closed it. I thought so usually with these guard switches, when you close them, they will also, well, quite often, they will also flip the switch. And I thought that by closing it, we'll have it in the correct position anyway. But it seems I have closed it and didn't know it's closed. That was the problem. Fuel pump is on, this is closed now. And 1 and 2. I think we can shut it down, and I can show you that again. Let's get the rotor brake. I wonder how this works. It should stop the rotor basically. Success. Yeah, let's try it again. We'll see how successful we were. Fuel pump is off, fuel shutoff is closed. Throttle is rolled to idle. Okay, I think I have rotor brake off, fuel shutoff open, close the guard, fuel pump on. Now here the starter. It's a weird position for the starter in my opinion, but anyway. I think our battery ran dry. No, let's restart. Chewy nuts! Welcome, Chewy. We are flying the Mini-500, but I think I managed to run our battery dry, so we need to start again. I got the scenery for medical, all hospitals, and police. Oh snap. Yeah, no big deal. Anyway, you know, it's always one thing that you get wrong, so let's try it again. Battery on, nav light on, beacon on, dome we don't need. Rotor brake is off, so that is fine. Fuel valve is open. It was open the whole time. I'm learning the Explain 12 with Flight Instruct. Cool. I really like Explain 12 and Explain General. There are different opinions, but I personally like it. Best thing is that it's offline, so if it worked yesterday, there is a good chance to work tomorrow. Just like that, no problems. Chewy, let me know if my microphone is okay, if it's not clipping or anything. Is it too quiet, too loud? I messed with this again. I hope it's okay. Alright, so we have this going. Throttle is rolled to idle, collective is lowered. I get a recyclic and hit the starter button. So N1 and 2 slowly rising. Nothing here yet. And it goes. Okay. I'll just hit B so we get the QNH. Everything seems to be A-okay. And Chewy, look, we are in this tiny aircraft with this love delivery, and we are just delivering donuts tonight all around LA. That's my idea for the flight. And we have a scenery for hospitals and police helipads, but I have no clue where they are, so we'll try to follow them up and see if that works for me. Okay, seems like a great success. Let me think. I'll get my view a bit down. And I think we're ready to go. Oh, we're also in the headset. Now it's quieter. That's awesome. Alright. Let's try to take off. Which way is the... No, I don't know anymore. Which way is it spinning? I think it's spinning to the left. We will need right rudder for takeoff, I think. Let's try this theory. So I'll also get the power. So I'm getting the throttle all open. It actually doesn't change anything. Cool. Let's try it. I'm scared. Do we need landing lights? Probably do. Let's do that. Uh-oh. I don't like it. Team froze. Don't worry. Go on freeze. It always does that. Okay. Do we actually need left? No, I don't know which pedal we need. Oh boy. Think we need a bit of a left pedal? This one is even more twitchy than the big 500. Okay, we need the left pedal here. Cool, this seems to be working for us. Everything is just fine. Okay, I see that if I'm adding if I'm increasing collective, I need left pedal, decreasing collective right pedal. Alright, that's the most important thing for me. I've also heard that the ball, the sleep indicator, is not working as expected, and that's the problem of the simulation of the stock one that Sabo delivered, so hopefully they will fix it at some point. Looks like no one is very keen to get the ball running by themselves if the one in sim is not working. Also, what I've noticed is that if you look at the input on the bottom right, it's jumping like crazy. I think that's sim doing it, because when we were on ground it was not jumping, so it's not a problem with my joystick, it's just how the sim works. Okay, I'll get the landing light off. And I also have the trim, so now I'm moving the trim to the left, and I have a button to reset it. Perfect, that works. XP tool is so good these days. Yeah, I need to get back to it at some point. I really enjoyed the explain. It has its own set of quirks, obviously, but I really like that simulator. Alright, as usual, my biggest problem is with the pedals, how to get them correctly, and with the pitch. Also, I forgot to check what the wind is. Right, we can have a look at some windsock. There's not too much going on there. I think for the time being we'll just fly around. I'll see if we can spot any of those helipads. If not, we'll have a look at the map. Okay. Once it's flying, it's super stable. So that's very easy, but when we were in hover, that was a bit problematic. And also I like that there is this part of the cabin just in the middle, just in front of me. So it's totally obscuring wherever we are going. And now I can use the collective trim. Sorry, the cyclic trim. It's actually called the rotor trim in the key bindings. That works pretty well for me. You probably cannot hear the sim, but I cannot hear it either, because we have those headsets. Maybe I'll just get them off so you can hear the aircraft. And it's a personal aircraft. How can we get it going any faster? What is this red light trying to tell me? That's another question. I wonder what it's trying to tell me. Okay, I see the rotor indicator and the engine indicator, but they do not seem to change at all. That's full collective up, and the rotor is not moving anywhere, or the engine. Alright, the delay actually looks much better with the photogrammetry, so we'll be using this going forward. Now, where do we actually want to go? That's a good question. I'll get this tablet on in that case. get the map going. So I know Burbank is in the northern part, so we'll just turn south and see what we can find. That's a bit more difficult than I thought. Looking for this. However, welcome. We managed to get it flying, so you are up in the air. Oh, there's a helipad marked here. Let's go there, in that case. Yay, that's fantastic. That makes it a much easier. Let's see what we have else. Can we change the map so it's north up, for example? No, not really. Anyway, I think I'm happy with it. That's super useful. I like it having it here. Okay, let me know if anything's off with the stream, if my voice is clipping. But I think everything is just fine. This helicopter seems to be super stable in flight. Okay, I'm looking for this heliport, so if you can see here on the tablet, there is a small heliport marked just in front of us. We are trying to get there. It may or may not be part of the scenery. We'll find out soon enough. Should really get rotate design here. I mean, he may come at some point. No worries about that. Anyway, he's been helping a lot throughout the previous streams, so I much appreciate that. I think it's really this tall building just in front of us. Let's see if you can see the helipad here. It should be somewhere at the river side. There is a river, there's a road. There is a helipad. Perfect. Now, if only I knew the wind, that would have been great. Shall we mark land also so that we land just... No, there is the hospital here, so that wasn't the one. So I wonder if that was that previous one was coming from the photogrammetry. I'll try to slow down. No, there is a helipad here. Oh, I moved the collective wrong way. Okay, I think that's slowing down, accounted for. Let's see how this works. I think I lost that helipad. No, it's just in front of us. Okay, it looks like it's just part of the photogrammetry, so there's a good chance we won't be able to land there. Anyhow, let's try it. And this helicopter is much easier to fly slowly compared to the other one. Okay, I think I have overdone it with the flying slowly. I'm still not sure what this blinking red light is supposed to mean. No, that definitely is photogrammetry, so we will not be able to land here. Most probably. Resolution is non-existent. No, we actually managed to land. Okay, I just slammed it. That's the first landing today. Cool. Minus 400. I lost it pining, so I just wanted to slam it. Look, we can actually move this little chart here. That's cool. Alright, let's get to the hospital next door. I think we also don't need the fuel pump on the whole time. Let's try to get rid of it. Okay. Increasing collective left pedal. And we need what? I don't know. Cyclic aft, cyclic left. Probably depends a lot on the wind. Anyhow, I really like this dust effects, that's really cool. But the one from the scenery, that's just in front of us, and also according to the chart, that's the one marked on the chart. What is all of this supposed to mean? I think this is the right place to approach from, so we do not approach over the cars. Just get from a safe spot like here. The windsock is not really showing anything, so that's good. Okay, let's see if I get this into hover. Okay, we got this into hover, however we are sinking. I try to stabilize. It's more difficult than I want it to be. Or maybe we're supposed to approach from the... I don't know. We're supposed to approach from. How would I know? It doesn't matter all too much. No, I'm absolutely losing it. Alright, let's try another time. I'd like to do it nicely, but I'm not sure what the real procedure is. Oh, this thing here. What? What could the... Oh, it's just... Okay, I see. It's just a pole for electricity. Okay, I'll turn around and let's see what we can do. Now this gives me some more time for the approach. Try to slow down, turn a bit and just go sideways with the cyclic input. Alright. Looking a bit better than the last time. So our speed might be a bit fast and we are sinking just too much already. Okay, we got into the hover here. I didn't have the pedal. No, no, no. I want to land at the top floor, not anywhere below that. Okay, this will not be my best landing. Okay. Let's slam it. How come this one was 88? It felt super hard and again. Okay, we did it. Let me see. What would be the best way to approach that? I think we should actually land from this direction, so they can go here and get the patient from the right hand side. I think this is how it works. Although there is this Mark thread, which may mean that there is a tail rotor there, so I'm not super convinced which way they usually land. Maybe they just do it depending on the conditions. I thought this mark suggests that we should simply land having this up, so we should have landed from the other side. Okay, that's first place visited. Let's see what's the next one. Well, there's none of them. I think we'll have a lot of them in our scenery. Okay. What do you think? There's none of them in the city. I'm thinking, do we go here or do we go here to the right? Let's go here to the left, and then we'll just visit the south side, continue along those, visit the city center. I think that's what this is. Look, we can actually scroll this. This is fantastic, I love it. Okay, let's get the landing crate off. Cool. Let's get going. So I'll try to make this a better takeoff now. No, collective up, cyclic aft, left pedal. Do we need the left pedal? Yes. Wow, this is looking great now. Engine helis, but I'm terrible at landing them. Only one I'm okay with this H145. Oh, it has the hover button. Cool. It took me some practice to get this to the state that you see. It's obviously not perfect. And we had Rotate a bit here, also known as Rotate Design, who is doing real life training on helicopters, and he had a lot of tips for me. Now I probably don't remember them. So the thing is, whenever you are moving the collective, you have to move the pedal at the same time. And it requires some practice to know by how much move the pedal. And you really have to do this at the same time, otherwise you are simply too late. It's one thing. Other thing he suggested is to try accelerating and slowing down in a level flight. So using collective to do that. So trying to have basically zero climb speed as you do it. So now I'll decrease collective and start slowly pitching up. Try to keep the same altitude. And then I also had problem to slow down like a lot because I was afraid to pitch up a lot. And at some point you need to add a lot of collective when it's slowing down as you transition into hover, like right now. And then you need to kick the pedal, and that's where everything starts going wrong for me. Anyhow, let's try to find this helipad. Should be a bit straight ahead. There's a river marked on the chart, but I do not see it. That's a bit concerning for me. We do see the highway. Also, I should have probably had this chart open so that we can cross-reference it. Let me try to trim this aircraft. They have actually mapped the rotor trim, which means I can trim it and get my hand off. Oh, okay. So here's the one. Let me see where we just went. The one we just visited was like CA95. I think that was the one, Warner Center. Now we're going along this Ventura freeway. I don't know where we're going. Anyhow, let's get back into the aircraft. Oh, I'm looking at the right side, so that's where we're going right now. We are going actually westbound. Maybe that's where we're going. No, that's too far. We're going somewhere over here. Sherman Oaks, maybe that's the one. And there's this Ventura freeway. I'll try to follow it. So I actually lost it already. Let me try to find it. Where are you? Okay, there's the freeway. Oh, there's the river. Just between those buildings. Photogrammetry is actually looking cool here as soon as you get high enough. Alright, should be slowly appearing in front of us, our destination. Let's see if I can see it. Can't see it yet. Oh, there's a river all over the road. We have to fix it. Right, I'm looking around trying to find this helipad. I'm not seeing it yet. Have we passed it? No, it's still showing that we are just arriving at it. It should be slightly to our right. And we'll be over it in a moment. So I'm not seeing it. Oh, I think this will be this complex of buildings. That would make sense. Okay, I think the biggest, flattest one. That's where we'll be going to. I'll read your message. Oh, there is the helipad. Does the collective power give you forward motion? I usually just point the nose down to go forward, and if I want to stop, I'm literally pointing the nose 60 degrees in there. I can explain. So basically, what you can think of, the collective will increase the vector just going up from the mast. So that's how it works. So if I increase it, the vector is pointing up, but then either you climb or you translate it to forward motion. But then if I get collective down, now we can see I can regain this vertical speed by slowing down and pitching up. Just think that you're adding a force vector where the mast is attached. I hope this is a good explanation, or at least good enough. And it's not exactly power, it's called collective because it changes the pitch of the blades. Now there is a governor that is so... You see that the engine is always at 100%. The way it works is that normally you have to rev this throttle like in a motorbike to keep it manually at 100%. But basically all modern helicopters have this automatized, so there is engine governor that does it for you. I hope this makes sense. And now you'll need different amount of power, which basically translates to your different collective input based on your forward speed and, well, what you are doing, slowing down, accelerating, climbing, descending, if you are in a hover or not. I mean, there's a lot of physics that I do not fully remember or understand here. I think I got the basics of it. Okay, try to keep those 30 knots. That's a nice airspeed. I wanted to align myself. Now I'm lowering the collective. I need to add a bit right pedal. And this put me, without changing my pitch, this just puts me in a descent. Now I can decelerate, so they're just pitching up. This should make us slower, but also slow down our descent rate. And now there's a catch that once you translate from forward flight motion into hover, you suddenly need a lot more power, which means that you all of a sudden need a lot of collective up input. And I am somewhat bad at doing this. Oh, right now it started sinking, and that's where I'm losing it. Boom. Okay, I think we'll keep it just like that. Minus 68. Not on the numbers, but I think it's okay. That's second destination. Cool. Let's actually see the list, if we can cross this out. So, Bankamroki, did that make sense? What happens when you change the collective is that you change the angle of attack of the rotor blades, which in consequence means more force going up or less force going up. Now, depending on where your mast is pointing, this force will let you move forward or sink or climb. Okay, so this Sherman Hospital, 10041 PVT. I think we now landed in the correct direction. That looks much better. Let's see if we can cross them out on the list. That's what I want to do now. So I'll go to the scenery and open this page. There's a list of places they have implemented in the game. Alright, so that's the bundle that I got. There is police and medical. Now if we go to the medical. What have we visited? Oh boy, I already forgot. It was written all over here. Sherman Oaks. Okay. Sherman Oaks. It's actually here. It might have a different name. Sherman Oaks. Okay, so that's the one. And when we look at the chart, Sherman Oaks, so that's here. The one we were at previously, I don't actually know. Must have been one of those four. Okay, I think we'll just keep flying around and hoping to see some of them. I think the chart in the sim is doing a great job at helping me to find what is where. Let's see if we have anything in Navigraph. So let's go to the VFR. Rest it just to make sure I have the default one. See what this looks like. Do we see this helipad here? Maybe? No, I don't think they're marked all too well here. In the settings. Helipads. Okay, so if I just turn everything off except for the helipads, I think this will make it a little easier. Gotta get kids to bed. See you later. No problem. Thanks for stepping by, Worker Monkey. Very nice to see you. Okay, so this actually works. We'll just keep the airports and the helipads. Get rid of everything else. Oh, so we missed a lot of helipads as we were overflying. I think most of them are not in my add-on anyway, so that's fine. Alright, I'll just focus on the ones in game. That seems to be the best course of action. You can also look here. So we departed from Burbank. We went here to whatever that is. Now we're here. Sherman Oaks. Cool, that looks really nice. Let me see if I can have the helipads here. Helipads. Yay, I have them. Okay, so I think I'll stick with this chart, although most of them will probably not be there. One Noise Country Court Heliport will be on the list. No, I don't think it's here. It's probably not a hospital or police helipad. Oh, sorry for that. We have the names here, so that's nice. Okay, let's jump back into the sim. Let's see where we can go next. I am liking it. There is a ton of helipads. Fantastic. Let's go. So we'll just now go south to these two helipads over here. Just visit those two. This should be nice. We'll see what that is. I think if they're here, there's a good chance they will be in our scenery. If not, we'll just fly over and see that for ourselves. ourselves. Okay, let's go there. So now I want to take off and fly backwards. This is the right procedure to do. I'm still having trouble with the liftoff in this aircraft. Okay, so that's liftoff. Let's try to fly backwards. Oh, it's more agile than I wanted it to be. Alright. Photogrammetry trees are weird. Where do we need to go? We need to turn right, get some forward motion going. No, that's the wrong way. We need to turn 180 degree around now. I'll try to get some forward motion. Oh, I want to do two things at the same time. It didn't work really. Okay, I'm trying to trim it. We need to climb a lot so we get over those hills. Okay, it seems to be okay. I just want to switch it here so that we have prop RPM and collective RPM. It's not matching what is displayed here, that's interesting. No idea why it's doing that. Anyhow. Let's see. Very nice kills actually. I wonder, oh, there are actually roads to those houses. Looking cool. Right, I am beginning to understand why everyone likes to live in this area. Actually looks very, very cozy. Okay, that's not a swimming pool by someone's house. It's just a body of water. We actually have it on the chart. But those hills are a bit crazy here. I also wonder what is the function of this body of water. Actually modeled pretty well. That's interesting. Alright, this one looks more lake-like than the other one. And next helipad should be... well, we're halfway there. Okay, this helicopter is super easy to fly compared to the other one. Also, I have some more trouble in the low level situation when I'm trying to hover. And we have a crane here. That's nice. Cranes are very often in all the NOTAMs that you get. And there are houses between those hills. The hills look super weird to me. Very, very steep valley, but also not very deep. Interesting. There's another crane. Great. I wonder if they match with the actual locations that you'll see in the NOTAMs. So there's two cranes over here. I wonder where they come from. I do have the VFR scenery for Flights NTO by below VFR. So they might be coming from that. It should be somewhere in front of us. I think we can already see those buildings. There's a good chance it's one of them. Let's fly over, see what this looks like. Oh, there's a stadium. Maybe that's what we are looking for. Ooh, Yeah, it's probably the stadium that we need to land on. Am I right? No. There's the hospital here. Of course, in the hospital next to the stadium. And there's 2 helipads. Okay, so I see how to land. UCLA. Cool. I like the left one more. We'll go for the left one. Now there's a good chance I will lose it. No, it's still there. Somewhat forgot to check my heading or anything. And actually we do not have any gyro heading instrument. We only have magnetic heading indicator. That's fairly uncommon, like I only see this in gliders. But then we have the tablet and it's just a small helicopter, so no problem with that. We're just flying here, delivering donuts all over LA. Okay, it's there. That's our base leg. Okay, I'll try to get... We will be landing on the left cross. Now, direction should be landing from just getting in line. Is there someone else flying around? I forgot to have the nameplates on. Oh, it's weird. There's... Oh, I think it's just an airport beacon. The white green light that is flashing at us. We need to get a bit to the right. I'm starting to fight the collective now. Our speed is all over the place. Anyway, we have to land there. These helipads look sort of like the trampoline you can have in your backyard. Though I hope we do not bounce too hard. Okay, I think I managed to stop and get into cover. That's the place where I need a lot of collective input. And when I'm usually losing it. That's the east helipad and the other one says west. That's cool. Let's turn it into a hover practice and slowly get there. They want to be aligned and we are now getting speed. I need to get rid of it. Not so much. Now we're going backwards and down the desired direction. No. No, not. You didn't see anything. That's just terrible. Okay, we're not just hitting this all over. Okay, I went into the panic mode here. I just slam it. Boom. This one's about actually. Wonder how they do it normally. Oh, I also forgot to reset my trim. That was a bit of a problem. Okay. We are sitting here. Nice place. We had about 4 touchdowns here. Also we got caught in the net, so that's not fantastic. And there's a stadium here. I wonder if we can go and visit it. I'm checking if my tracker lets me go sideways. It actually does, so that's okay. Right, nice helipad. Let's see where we can go next. I was thinking that we'll go to what? TA46. It is somewhere around here. Yeah, that's the one. So we'll go here. And I was also looking if we have those police ones, because if there are any familiar names, but the names are super strange. There's like Sheriff, Detention Facility, Pacific Design Center. Yeah, so that's interesting. And when I look through them, it also has the one that we have been to the last time. This one. But when you install it from Orbx, it lets you choose if you want their version or the ini build. So I stick to the ini build scenario because that's the standalone one. I hope it's simply a bit better. And now I see that Volanta has all of these helipads, which means I can create a flight plan for Volanta and it will tell me where to go, which is super nice because they are, even though Navigraph has those, it doesn't know the names, so it just knows that there is a helipad there, but if you tell it to go there by the route, well, it will not see it. So we can use Volanta for that, I believe. Anyhow, let's get going. We'll go to CA46. That's just over here. When I zoom out, yeah, it's these three here, so we'll be going over there. Also, there's a ton of multiplayer aircraft on the LAX, but I think we'll not be going there today. I think there's still a lot to visit. I really like this tablet, it's really helpful. Even though this map is not very realistic, it at least helps me navigate with the helicopter in the sim. Okay, let's go there. So, Crazy Collective, left pedal. Didn't go very well. No, looks very bad actually. I'm still having a lot of trouble in these low level situations. I hope I can manage to get it running at some point. We probably need much more training in the how it's called, hover taxi. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, that's not the downtown, I believe, but anyhow, there's a lot of very tall buildings over there. Let's try to find those. Oh, my airspeed is not where I want it to be. I forgot to unzoom my view. Let's do that. I think 2 clicks is how I want it. We are going somewhat in the right directions. Hey. I actually didn't know there were so much mountains around LA. Looks pretty nice. I mean, they're on the map, but doesn't exactly tell you what the scenery looks like once you're here. Yeah, pretty nice area. We're slowly getting there. I'll see if I can accelerate. Okay, seems to be better. That's 90 knots. Century City. Hey, the photogrammetry is pretty cool actually. Nice area to explore. I'm looking for the helipads all the time. There's 3 of them actually. I wonder what the numbers mean. It's actually not 10, maybe it's just O with a line below it. Who knows, that's possible. So it's fine that those buildings are made to look good from ground, and when you're above them, there's a ton of things that you're not supposed to see, and basically have fans around it so that you do not see it from the ground. And there's a lot of solar panels all around the place. That's interesting. I think where we're going is one of these colorful areas. Let's inspect that a little closer. Alright, as far as flying goes, I like the 10. Thank you for the ride. Welcome, welcome. How was your flight? Everyone, tell me how 10 did it. Did he tank it? I'm definitely tanking it. I'm Vex, also known as Vex Freeze. We are flying around LA in the Mini-500 that I just got from the GotFriends. And I also have a scenery with the helipads, and we're trying to visit as many of them as I can. There's one just passing below us, I believe. Yes, so I'm Vex, I'm playing on the sim. I'm streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays, 18 Zulu. Usually also Sunday, 18 Zulu. That's the day, I believe. Is it Sunday yet? Yeah, I think it's Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Very nice to see all of you here. Tell me how was 10 stream? Did he slam it? Who won the points? Mike White, welcome, welcome. Mike White, thank you for the follow. Very nice to see you. Welcome on board. I'm looking for this slum city. Yeah, definitely. I think this. Oh, there's a helipad. How do I land here? Why is there windsock basically next to it? I just got into the hover, not realizing it. Okay, let's make around. I'll try to land here again. Yes, you can do the predictions here as well. I'm using the flow script. It's pretty good. And I changed things a bit, so now we have sounds also as channel point rewards. There's also first, second and third, but all have been redeemed by the bunker monkey, grabbing all of the prizes. And you can still play burps for 5 bits, so I'll probably ruin financially Icy Dragons. He was here earlier, but had to go. Now we have photogrammetry on in the LA. It's looking pretty nice. Let's see if we can land there. That's a super tight spot, so I have a bad feeling about this. Any questions, please let me know. You can hit exclamation mark, aircraft, route, scenery, or server, and you can fly along if you want to. You are very, very welcome to. Building looks super fancy. I wonder if it's actually a hospital. We'll check it in Volanta once I manage to land. If I manage to land. Clear area, no helipad. Okay. Noted. I think the 10 is a helipad. Also, I'm not sure what those numbers are supposed to mean on the helipads. Okay, now I got into hover. Need a lot of collective. No. Don't slam it. Don't slam it. It's no time for slamming it. And whenever I get into this low level station, I am totally losing control of it. So I hope to learn it one day. Also, whenever I need to go back, like go backwards, that's when my control is not working great. Alright, I think this will be a slammer. Let's slam it. Boom, 260. There you go, but we survived. It's a super tight spot. Okay, let's properly welcome all of you. It somewhat worked. I think we're delivering donuts all over the city in this fancy livery. I learned how to run the polls today. Let's run another one. Shall I run the previous one? Yeah, let's do that. No. Whoops. Can I have a donut? Sure. Go ahead, have one. I think I cannot just clone the previous poll. So I have to make a new one. There we go. It's super easy one. How zero you can win. You have 3 options to choose from. Fantastic, extraordinary, just cheating. I am not sure how the two differ, but you probably know better. Volko, welcome, very nice to see you. With the kicks caps. Great. We're flying all over the LA, delivering donuts in the Mini-500 in this fancy flag livery. Pretty cool aircraft to fly. Also, I think I like the feel of the other 500 a bit better, but yeah, this is more challenging for me in the hover for some reason. I need to vote myself. I can't heli at all. Have you tried? Maybe the problem is lack of practice. Yeah, we can always fly along. Just slam it next to us. Fantastic, just chilling. Cool. And remember, you can now use your channel points to wreak havoc on stream. Tablet, which is super convenient. We'll just go to the next one, just right in front of us. Wow, there's actually one more that I have missed. 3CA6 should be right behind us. I wonder if we can find it. And CA46. I love that they're called meows. Yes, I will look to get some icon for them actually. I tried in Photoshop but I failed. So you can get those meows. You know, also when you follow, you get the meow. Welcome, Tan. Has the A320 been nice to you, or has it failed you? Any slammers? The one I saw was pretty... Oh yeah, there was the 300. The other one looked good, but I didn't listen. These are cool.
Hello there.
Hey Falco, welcome. I need to improve my shoutout game, so since you all come from 10, I need to give him a shoutout at this point. But we'll give a shout out to Falco. Let's see. Hope I haven't misspelled it. Yeah. Other member of the player base community. Very cool people. There we go. We'll give a shout out to Icy as well in a second. I've been in his streams finally. The man is a really cool streamer. It's really fun to watch. Great night at the weekend. Great to play Siege with you. Yeah, it was fun. I haven't been playing the game for a while. I played with you and I also played recently with my friend. But yeah, I'm not great at the game. But it's fun and it runs super smooth. Even if you have a low-end system. I think that's the game the best running game I have ever seen. Chewy, welcome. Chewy, now we can use the meows to wreak havoc on stream. Like this. So, I noticed that Navigraph doesn't have the helipads marked, so if you try to flight plan, it doesn't really work. But Bonanta has them. Wow, thank Vorko. I see you're getting to it. Okay, so the one on the north is not here, but we'll go to this one, CA46. Cedars Name Medical Center Heliport. We should have it from the scenery that I'm flying from with whatever you said. This is the police and medical helipads bundle from Orbx. So far, I really like it. So, have a look to say if it's good for you or not. And this one is super tight. I don't know how this is supposed to work. The building is super nice. Actually, what is this place? Ah, this is super tight. I heard there is new things on Volanta. Yeah, probably. There's always new things on Volanta. This one is called... Oh, it's just below us, so I cannot see it. Or maybe it's not even here. No, I thought it was here. So that's what we have been so far. We started from Burbank, visited this place, Another hospital, another hospital, another hospital. At least I think so. Now we're going to another medical center. So let's go there. Let me try to take off here. It's not going great with this helicopter. Now, oh, I wanted to say it was fine, but it wasn't. I am not sure what's my problem here. Maybe this one just requires a lot more collective input than the 500 we were flying the other day. Okay, it should be a bit south. Yeah, it's quite a distance. Let's try to get there. Chewy, have you tried helicopters? As had been trying then, and it worked pretty well for him. Like, surprisingly well. Firebird, welcome, welcome. We finally got here. Very nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're flying helicopters all over LA. I have a Helipads bundle from Orbx, which is, yeah, pretty great. Actually, I want to land here. Looks super nice. Yes, let's get here. It looks a bit safer than the previous one. If you have any tips on flying those helicopters, you can always let me know. I'm still struggling a lot, as you can tell. I think we have gotten too low now. Now it's actually pretty much okay. Oh, the light, the sun is blinding me. I can barely see where that is. There's Sinai Medical Center. Isn't that the one where I was supposed to go? Okay. Very nice to see you, well mate. Yeah. We just got traded by 10 minutes until landing. You probably know him. He has been slamming A320 all over New Zealand today. So, now it's looking great. As soon as I get into hover, it's just getting all over the place. Still don't know how to get this under control. Oh, maybe now I've nailed it. No. Alright. This is looking better than usually. Wonder if wind has anything to do with that. Okay, let's try to get down. I think I stopped breathing. Well, we almost had it. Very nice. Something went off. Anyway, I think that's the best one so far. Oh, let's see on the chart if that's the one I was looking for. It is indeed the one we were looking for, so it's marked in a slightly different place. Beverly Center Heliport. I think this will not be part of the scenery. Actually have them listed here, but there's just a lot. I think I'll make a list and try to fly them on with Volanta next time. Okay, so first we got jump into the cockpit. The way I'm doing this today, I'm looking at this tablet. Seems to be working pretty well. But where do we want to go next? A95. No, we were there already. So 44L, that should be the place. Let's see if it's on Volanta. What's the name? I forgot already. 44L, that one. Cool. Let's try to follow this route. I'll see if I can do that. Alright. I'm also not very familiar with the LA, so I'm just flying using the chart here. Try to lift off. I think we can go straight ahead now. No need to go backwards as usually. And they have been kind not to put the windsocks just next to the landing spot. That was a bit awkward. I wanted to follow some route, but I don't know which route. This might be the one? Who knows? Oh no, we're way past it. Trying to look at Volanta, but the refresh rate on Volanta is super slow. Let's get some more forward speed. Try to reach our destination a bit faster. I'll just look at the chart in the helicopter. Oh, I think that's the road I wanted to follow initially. That looks just like it. Oh, but now we need to take a turn here to the right. I wonder if you don't know the city and you get here and you have to fly the helicopter, what that feels like, because I would be super lost not knowing all the streets and trying to navigate them from a helicopter where you can obviously cannot read the street signs. 44L will be up soon. Wonder if we'll see it. I don't see anything yet except for this very big building there. But there is a white one. Maybe that's the one. That's the place. Just in front of us, slightly to the right, big white building. Maybe that's the one. Now it's easy to tell because the center buildings look way different than the photogrammetry buildings. So they really stand out. There's a windsock, so that's a good tell. Try to locate the helipad. It should be somewhere over there. Oh, it's just here. And there's an H. Okay, I think we'll approach facing into the windsock. Go to the left, 360 turn, and try to land there. Seems that this helicopter is twice as small as the previous one and also flies... No, twice as small, also flies twice as slow. And I think I lost the place. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, my turn didn't work quite as expected. There's the place. Just getting just in front of us. Okay, I see. I think they do not like to do such a steep descent because you can get into vortex ring state. Alright, we're getting there. This looks like a police helipad for a change. That's nice. There's a lot of police vehicles here. We'll read the name as soon as I land here. Now, why do I need to right rudder? That's beyond me. Maybe because the wind is from the left. Can't be the reason. Okay, and that's the place where it goes crazy. I need to add a lot of collective and suddenly not working. Oh? Let's try to settle it gently. Boom. Although it bounced, so I'm not super happy. I don't like bouncing. I would rather have a bit firmer touchdown with no bounce. So... oh. Still need to work on my positioning so I know where I am in relation to where I want to land. That's a bit too much forward. Anyhow, it's working well. Alright, this place looks really nice. It's super small, just a lot of cars around, and some weird photogrammetry. I do enjoy the car models, it's very nice to see. And my frame rates are super nice. I'm not sure if that's because of the helicopter or because I changed something else in the settings. Or maybe it's just my PC that it has good days and bad days because something is glitching with all the monitors that I have. No idea about that. Let's see, I think now that we landed here, we will not see the name. No, we see it. Wilshire Area Heliport. Let's see that. Do we have it in the police? Wilshire. I'll just search it. No, it's not here. Whoa. So the scenery might be from Flight Simulator then. No idea. Anyway, looks good. I like it. That's where I wanted to go. Let's see where we're going next. Empty cockpit, have a look at the tablets. I'll zoom out, see what we have. We have been to CA95, we haven't been to 4C and 7. I think we can visit it on the way back to Burbank. We see how the time is doing, 2 hours, okay. 39 FPM, yes, but we did have a bounce and I was not happy about that. I would rather have a more hard landing, no bounce. But yeah, we got this. It's getting better. Looks like it's clicking in my mind. Also, I still wonder what this blinking red light is trying to tell me. But, well, don't say anything. Also, the clutch is still operative. The throttle doesn't do anything. But it should come in Sim SU12 update. And this also enough. Any other than that, Heli is pretty cool. Now, one thing to remember, if you had the cyclic, the starters on the cyclic, it took me a long time to figure this out. And one interesting thing I noticed, look, you have a lamp here for the nav light, and when you switch the nav light, it goes on and off. That's something I haven't seen so far anywhere, I believe. What functions do we have here? Oh, it's actually the same one as the other one. Let's try to stay on this fancy, on this. I wonder what that is doing. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is from GotFriends. It's $15. It's pretty okay. Well, it flies differently to the other 500 that we've been flying, and this one is twice as small. Remember in the ND500 there were 2 people side by side? Here it's just me cramped inside it. The Sim Pros. I'm scared. Okay, we're back. What was I saying? Where are we going? Already forgot. Where are we going? Alright, let's visit those three 3CN6, CRD7 and 4CA4. Then we'll get back to the city center and end in Burbank, as is in the route command, although I'm not aiming to follow it very closely. Which one is me? I think this is me, 44L. It's just a bit bigger. We go to 3CN6 now, 07, 4C. Okay, let's do that. Alright, trying takeoff, increasing cyclic, left pedal, increasing corrective. They start with the C, so I'm mixing them up all the time. Now this works pretty well. And let's get out of here. Okay, try to get some forward momentum going. We need 90 degrees to the right. Also, what's interesting, there is only magnetic compass in this aircraft here on the canopy. There is no heading indicator on the instrument panel. So that's a bit extraordinary. Alright, I see it will be a long ride there. Anyhow, let's go. Actually, no, let's head for the city center. I think we'll spend the next 50 minutes flying there. We'll get back to Burbank within the 50 minutes and then play the epic bass guy outro. I think we played on the intro. It should work fine. Okay, I see my voice is quiet already, so I hope you can hear me. It starts very loud at the beginning of the stream, and then I'm getting all quiet when I forgot to talk loud, so I'll try to keep constant talking volume. You'll need to learn that. Welcome, Ristan, very nice to see you. Yeah, we're flying this 500 Mini all over LA, delivering donuts. And I got the scenery with the Helipads, which is looking very nice. So I'm not sure which ones are from the scenery, which ones are from Microsoft. Anyhow, somehow looks like all that we see on the map, we also see in the sim, so that's good enough for me. And finally follow some highway. Also, an interesting thing is that we have part of the canopy frame just in front of us. So whenever you are flying there, you just do not see the place. But I can conveniently lean to the side to see it. Okay, we are getting there. I'm not sure where the place is, forgot to read the name. We should have probably read the names first thing, so we actually know where we are going. Anyhow, I think we'll be able to spot it. Okay, should be just on the right somewhere. Vertigo, welcome to LA. Don't see anything yet. Nothing. Did we just... Oh, it's here on the left. Great. See which way we land. We land from the right side. Oh, okay. We sound like north. Try to slow down, turn around. We'll see how this works. Slowing down, now we're facing west. We should be somewhat on the base leg. That's a nice mural there on the building, I love this. Most colorful photogrammetry building so far, I believe. Okay, where is the place? Fortunately, I lost it. No, I think it's still coming up. Okay, that's the place there. I think that's the direction we should be landing from. Even his name. Well, we'll read the name in a second. I'm not sure what it's saying. Alright, I think we're approaching it from the right direction. Let's try to slow down. Wind is from the front left, mostly left, so I'll need left cycling and right rudder. I want a lot of cycling to get into hover, and that's where I'm losing it, always. No. Do not want to slam just yet. Oh no, I lost it. Need to go back. Alright, let's try again. I'll do a loop to the left and we'll try to land again. Nomad, welcome. This looks pretty complicated. Go around. Well, it used to be better on the previous stream. Now I have a new helicopter, so I'm having some trouble. Well, you know, there are just 3 simple rules how to land this thing perfectly. Unfortunately, nobody knows them. Now, the thing is, you need to... Well, the most important, you need, whenever you're adding collective or lowering or increasing collective, you need to work with the pedals at the same time. And I still struggle to do that. Now, also, as soon as you get into hover, all of a sudden you need a lot of collective. And that's a bit problematic for me. And then whenever I am in the hover, I am just wobbling all over the place. Okay, let's just slam it here. Boom. There we go. We arrived. Let's see where we are. That's, I don't remember the name already. We have it in Volanta. Should be a name here. Oh, it's actually here. That's a hospital. I couldn't read the name for the life of me. It was there. Oh, now it's covered with ourselves, so I cannot hover over that. That's where we have been so far. We visited all these places. There are actually 2 that we visited here. Started from Burbank, and we're just doing some loop around LA. Go to the city center and then go back to Burbank. So, I have these 2 sceneries, Helipads LA Police and Helipads LA Medical. They seem to be super nice so far. I don't know how much of them that we're visiting come from the scenery today. I'm just trying to find something and land there. Now what, how was the ATC stream? I actually wanted to come, I logged in, and then the other ATC popped out. Totally unexpected, and it's too late for me to change the plans, so I think I'll fly another time. Now I know how to do that. Just don't go to Toronto, because there can be tower and approach. Just go somewhere else so that you will handle me on the center. Slunk ended up being quiet. I see. Also, so Chewie coming there. He was on a bit of a bonanza spaceflight program. Went, I think, to flight level 170 of the bonanza. Quiet because we had too many controllers. Yeah, I see. It's bothering me a bit with VATSIM that I do not know when the controllers will come on or off. And I appreciate that these are volunteers and they're all coming there and taking time to do that. But I believe most of them know upfront how long and when they will be. So I would really like to have some system-wide solution to see that. Like for example, when you have events, you see when the event is. So I'd like a controller to put the same information so I can actually make some plans and not being happy about something changing in the middle. Like you just log on up from now on. Oh, I see. Like Heli AI to Toronto. Everyone tapped up, even the community stream. Cool. So let me show you what I mean. Whenever there's events, the SimHour actually shows that there are events. Do I need to click anything special here? No. Alright, so whenever there is event, it shows it like that. And that's great, but I would love to be controllers to be able to do just that, so I see. Okay, this guy logged in and he'll be there for another hour, so I can actually fly here. Or I see, okay, this guy goes out in the next 15 minutes, so maybe I find another place. Or I can see that there will be controller in 30 minutes logging in and he will stay here for 3 hours. That's something I would really like to see. But so far we only have this for the events. Maybe Toronto simply needs Friday evening event. That's probably the way to go. Anyhow, I'll be there another time. Let's see where we're going next. Chewy on the Explain 12. I'm curious how it goes. I actually really like Explain, but there's a lot of different opinions over there. Okay, I'm really using this tablet today and just trying to go to those places marked here. So far all of them have been present in the scenery, so that's really nice. So let's just try to visit them one by one. I'll see how this goes. Oh, okay. Oh, there's 2 insects here. Maybe I have 2 sceneries. Is it possible they have 2 sceneries? One from Microsoft, one from whatever I just bought, and they're conflicting with each other. Would be interesting. Let's try to get up. Increasing collective, left pedal, right click back, left and right for whatever reason. Oh, okay. Next one should be somewhere on the left. It's also one of the highest building. We have been there previously. It's a super cool place. Oh, there's another one here with the 12. I'm still not sure what the numbers are supposed to mean. It's either 10 or 12. I think I haven't seen any other numbers so far. Lord Linus, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're having fun watching me struggle with the helicopters and bouncing around LA scenery. Okay, it should be just in front of us. There's one helipad on that building. I'm not sure if that's the one I mean. Also, looks like there's someone else. No, it's just something white. This one doesn't look super interesting. Might be just part of photogrammetry, or is it actual scenery? No, it's actual scenery. That's not the one I see on the chart. Does Nakatomi Plaza have a helipad? What is Nakatomi Plaza? I don't know LA. Is that the biggest building there? This US bank. It has a helipad. That I know. We have been there already. John McClane movie, Die Hard movie. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know why, but I haven't. I need to catch up. Yes, that happened. But I've seen a lot of other movies, so... Actually, Die Hard has a really funny title in Polish. They translated this as Glass Trap. I have no clue why, but everyone is always laughing about it. I'm old. No, most of my colleagues have seen the movie, it's just me who hasn't seen it. Like everyone has seen it except for me. Okay, this helipad is just on the right. I've just found it. Pretty good scenery, Lord Linus. Yeah, that's actually LA photogrammetry, the one from the World Update. And some helipads come from Microsoft, and some are from Orbx. This is how it works. And you managed to find the points redemptions. That's great. I'm not sure which way we're supposed to approach here. A bit unfortunate.
Danger, master, danger.
Yeah, it's definitely danger. So we can play the sounds now from... Yeah, there's someone else. Fantastic. I've just turned on the nameplates. I didn't realize there's one of you flying around. So yeah, welcome. Time games. Oh no. It looks like ice is cruising so far. Okay. Oh, I see we're downwind, so that's why it's not working so great. Okay, let's just try to land here, whichever way possible. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm just turning into the wind, because that's what the wind is doing. And it's usually easier to land into the wind. So maybe that's where most of my trouble comes. Wherever we're landing upwind, much easier. I lost it again. Let's go for another round. Looks beautiful. Would be able to land a heli. Would not be able to land a heli. Looks brutal. Yeah, I realized we were downwind, and I realized that's too late. If I realized earlier, I would have been able to compensate for that. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. So we'll just try to land upwind. It should be much easier. I'm still not sure how the strangles work. Some games is having some trouble there. Definitely that's Icy's cuisine. Or something like that. That's fun. See, now we are upwind. I should have looked at the windsocks straight away. And that's much easier now. Okay, that's the point where I usually lose everything. Yeah, that just happened. Okay. We landed, just that race, expecting to land. Try to get there. I see, so the situation after a lift-off depends on the wind a lot. I wonder if we're just supposed to slam it. What's the worst that can happen? Phew, that one's 33 actually. The second one. Let's see where we are. 33. Yeah, it's a bit hit or miss for me. Laput Hooper Heliport. Laput Hooper. LAPD Hooper Heliport. Now I see what that is. LAPD Hooper Heliport. That's not the one, I think. Not sure if that one is even on the chart. And the Hooper is, I think, here. We've been there before. That's a big one. One, actually, if you have seen Blue Thunder movie, it was there. And the big 500 was starring in the Blue Thunder movie. Let me try to find it for you. There we go. Anyone seen it? I love the movie. Let's see what we have here. Oh boy. Now we can see it's old with all this grain. All the grain from the camera here. And this guy is flying 500, but the big one, not the one we are flying today. He was the evil character. Still a cool character. Anyone seen it? It is super cool. I really enjoyed that movie. Oh, I think we just have a ton of posters. I've seen this, but not the
Wow.
Die Hard. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am. There's other movies I have seen. I have always also seen this one. Pretty cool. And yeah, firefighting, pilots there. That's a good one. Are there any photos? Yes, there are. Well, just the posters. No, that's actually a good scene. One of the best ones. Can recommend. Fun to watch. Alright, I think that's enough of a break. Let's go back to flying. I just find some more helipads all around us. I'll try to land there. Also, you can see my control inputs here on the right, although they seem to be affected by the sim. So even if I'm not moving, once you get flying, they will be super wobbly, even if I'm not moving them. So I feel the sim is having some sort of flight model workaround there. Yeah, see, now it's just wobbling around as soon as I added the collective. That's interesting. Looks to me like the flight model was unstable and they added a quick workaround to make it stable. So, Nomad, when are you trying Alice or GA or failing engines in the 737? If you want, I do recommend to try. Always some good practice. Forgot to get the tracker around. Where are those helipads? There's one here, doesn't seem to be part of the scenery. Some of them are just like, I don't know how to call it, part of the photogrammetry, I believe. And no windsock there. Never doing Kellys, maybe GA. That's a big maybe. Gotcha. No worries. Anyway, if you want to try, I think that's a good practice. I still don't understand why is there 10 on those helipads. How does that work? This one is 10 as well. The one on the left is 12. Then there's 11. What's there? Oh. That's a triangle. Perfect. Is that a weight bearing? Maybe. So I'm not sure what units that would be. Unless it's 10,000 pounds? That will be 5 tons. Nah, but there I have only seen 10, 11, 12, maybe 13 and 14. Well, I think I'll just try to find this information at some point. So we'll try to land here. Okay, that's the moment where I need a lot of collective added, and that's where I'm always losing it. That's definitely the highest spot in the area. It would be nice to know the wind, but I don't have any free hands to check it. Anyhow, I think we should probably be able to land no matter the wind. Also, we have this trench, but the bottom instrument is showing like this ball. I think this might be trying to help me with my hover. Maybe it's trying to tell me which direction I'm moving. Also gives the rudder altitude and vertical speed. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it's doing. That's interesting. I wonder how this would work. I think that's the best I can do. Not terrible, not great, not terrible, but we're here. That's the highest spot I have seen all around. Sliding of the pad there. I think the sliding of the pad face is behind me, but it still can happen. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. As soon as I stop moving, I have a really hard time controlling it. So this helipad is in the game by default once you get the... I don't know what you need to get actually, but it's there. I had it before I installed the other scenery. Okay, I think we'll go visit this Hooper heliport. You also know it from the movie, also from, well, probably every movie, including Blue Thunder. I'm just trying to remember where it is. I think it's there, near this canal. Oh, and I think it's Terminator. They're also flying along this canal here. Am I right? I might be right. I think, yeah, that's the one. That's the police heliport right over there, this brown building. So we're going there next. That's a cool one. Let's go. Somehow the lift is working better now, but the landings are still a bit of a challenge. I think I managed to get it working in the MD-500T, the big one. Now in the Mini-500, well, that's not working great for me. Also, we haven't tried auto rotation in a long time. What is this light supposed to mean? Why is there light? Anyhow, forgot the track error again. So there's part of the road model, looks a bit fun, but it's here. And here's the police helibase, I believe. There's a lot of helipads here, so I think the way to work is you approach on this big H, and then you follow the taxiway lines over a taxi. There's two approach paths, so we can choose one according to the wind. And I again forgot to check what the wind is, so let's have a look. Alright, we want to land on this one, the north one. One thing I learned, landing into the wind, somewhat easy. Landing with the wind, oh no. Didn't try this at home. So I'm pretty sure that's the canal that's starring in many movies, including Terminator 2. Like, I do recall some car chase scenes in those canals and helicopter chase scenes. Everyone chasing everyone. I just didn't think they were chasing each other so close to the police station. Oh, it's there. It's from the scene where Terminator has the unlimited ammo shotgun. Yeah, I see you. You know what I mean. Alright, the wind is from the right and front right. We'll need right rudder. No, left rudder. And right cyclic. Left pedal. It's actual anti-torque pedal. Cyclic, anti-torque pedal and collective. I'm still mixing the names every now and then, but it's getting better. Right, now the wind is conveniently just in front of our nose. That's fantastic. So, I think the way it works, you go here into hover taxi, get here into the hover, and now I need to add a lot of collective, which is a bit weird because we're in ground effect. Why would I need more collective in the ground effect than off ground effect? And then you just hover taxi and get into your spot. Trying not to hit other helicopters sitting on the nearby paths. is probably impossible for me. Try to go for number 7. I was trying to go to the lucky 13 last time. It turned out not to be so lucky for us. Alright, as soon as I'm not facing directly into the wind,
Wow.
this is what happens. Alright, I'm tired to do that. Hey, no, I think for the wow. We just slammed it somewhere. We need more practice with the hover taxi. Let's see how this looks. Alright. That's how it's going so far. Let's see where we can go next. I think there were some more helipads just north of us, so let's go there. This downtown area is a bit boring, so let's go to 3 Charlie November 5. Just north. Okay. That's track air is on. I need to improve this hover taxi at some point. I have a feeling we run out of fuel. Yes, that's a very nice place to run out of fuel. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the fuel shows a big E, so actually very convenient because we landed next to the jet fuel.
Danger, master, danger.
Danger. Yeah, but you know what? I see you. You got the hang of it. Perfect. I will do a quick refueling then. Boom. So that was only 2 hours of flight on the full tank. Not a lot. I am concerned citizen at this point. I think we just need to hit the starter, it will get going. 1 and 2 is rising. The starter is here on the collective. Remember that you can hide the collective and spend 10 minutes looking for the starter, like me. So one thing to remember, there is also this fuel shuttle valve, but you can close the guard when it's open or when it's closed. Like in both positions you can do that. So I actually couldn't start the engine because I closed it. Get this running again. I'm here for the underrated Vex Humor GG. Cool. Yeah, jokes are real. Wait, it's not the emote I was looking for. That's the one. Anyhow, we're back and running, so let's go there. We are going somewhere here. I'll look at the tablet. And track air. Do not forget the track air. Never. So that was the wind pushing me. So if I'm trying to hover and don't use the pedals, I will just turn into the wind.
Wow.
Yeah, scenery is pretty nice. We have this decal here and LAPD. Description over there. There's a frequency here and a lot of police cars over there. Let's go. Heading school. I think we can do the chase scene. Try to do that. Oh, and there is this train car standing here. I've heard they do not have a good reputation. So probably the reason why they're standing here, not moving at all. Here's the canal. Also, there's a guy who's doing a lot of filming for the movies. Red North. He has an account on Instagram and it's just crazy. The things here doing with helicopter were totally amazing, and he's just sitting there looking like he's not concerned or even trying very hard. A lot of respect for that man. I can find the link later if you remind me. Also, if there were power lines here, we would be dead already, but luckily they are not here in the sim. Oh. Something didn't work with those bridges. Anyway, there's a QR code or just a drawing. Oh, that's a nice one. And there's a lot of trees growing in the canal. I think that's not supposed to be here. Those bridges were interesting. Yes, it's just the photogrammetry not working as expected. Anyhow, it's pretty cool. The last time I had it off because it looked very bad at the seaside, but here it's looking really good. So we are having it on now. Also, I'm using the rotor trim. That's how the binding is called. So I do not have to hold my joystick all the time. Sim froze here for a second. I'm still live and breathing. Okay, it's back up and running. And my frames are amazing. That's nice. I reduced the what's it called? Hair and render distance and quality of the buildings to 100%. Sometimes helps, sometimes doesn't, so I'm still not sure what are the best settings and why I have some lower frame rate sometimes, and the other day it's really good. I think the freezes are because we're loading the scenery. Nothing to be concerned about. Nature has reclaimed the canal. Yes, this... Someone, I think it was Rotate, who said this scenery looks like from the Langoliers movie. And I totally agree. Or maybe the abandoned airport. Definitely someone was saying that, and I was saying it looks like this movie before as well. Now you know. It should be somewhere to the right. I'm just looking at the tablet there. More to the right. Tablet is super helpful with finding those helipads. I saw Dryson having a lot of trouble finding them, so with the tablet that's much easier. And it's showing this flight sim map anyway. You can always pop up, but I much prefer having it there on the tablet. That's somewhere on the screen. It should be just to the left of us as soon as the man freezes. Just to the left. Oh, I think we missed it. Try to find it. Where are you, the helipad? Maybe it's not part of our scenery. Also be the case, although it would be a first one. I think that's the one, number 10 here. Well, they're all number 10. Anyhow, let's go for that one. I forgot the wind already, it was something like south. Thank you. 255 at 1 knot. Oh, so basically nothing. It's a billion helipads over there. Oh, there's even one here. Fantastic. There's helipad on every other building. I wonder how this works in practice. You can actually afford using them. Okay, I should have been more careful about remembering where the place is. I didn't think it would be so hard to find. Somewhere there, somewhere there. Oh, there's a windsock. Windsocks are super obvious compared to the rest of the scenery. That's really nice. Hey, it's working. That's a round one, so I think we can approach from any way we want, except not clipping the windsock. That would be rather unfortunate. You are more lost than me. How come? How is that even possible? Well, actually I'm paying attention here, so I can understand. Alright, let's try to do it. There's barely any wind, so it should be smooth sailing. Knowing me, we can still botch it. Just run and run and run. Yeah, it's easier for me because I'm controlling where we are going. That's a police. Glendale police. So that comes from the Orbx scenery. I remember it being there. Nope. Okay. That's the thing I would always like to avoid. Let's try again. Windsock is sketchy. Yeah, the windsocks are sketchy in Misfits. Anyhow. Still, now the helicopter ball is more sketchy than the windsocks. Great, I lost the place again. Oh, there it is. Just below us. So, another thing is that I'm sitting in front of a 4K TV. So the things are much bigger for me than they are for you. Actually, to be honest, they pretty much resemble what you'll see IRL, and that's super nice. I absolutely love it. I think we're doing now. Probably ill advised because it can end in the vortex ring. Which I haven't trained yet, so I'm still not sure what this feels like. Just know from the description we're having by other people. Right, let's try to get this down. Okay, I think that's the best I can manage. Let's just slam it and get this over with. I think I'll need more hover practice. Actually, it's transitioning from this approach to hover that is so hard for me. Somehow, some way. Let's see. Oh, there's Chinatown. Awesome. Approach looks really good. Yes, and then as soon as I transition into hover, the whole thing just goes bad. Bank of America, Glendale. I'm just seeing if there's anything else interesting. There's a medical center, so we can go there and then we go back to Burbank. Glendale Medical Center, CL06. Oh. Hover sounds like challenging to master. Yeah, it is. This tablet is helping me so much. I wouldn't be able to find anything today without it. At least I managed lift off somehow. Where do you go? 270 to the right. I forgot the track error again. I got actually good at switching the hands here, so I was holding the joystick with my left hand, so I can use the mouse with my right hand. I think that these are tall buildings just in front of us. Also, I like those hills and the freeway here. Why is it called freeway in the US, not highway? And the mountains in the back. That's a place where I'd like to hike in. Do we see the helipad or windsock? Looking, still nothing. Oh, there's a windsock on the left and there's the helipad. Okay, so we land from there. Gotcha. We'll go just right of this, what's it called? Yellow red building, because Independence, Freedom Way, maybe. Super confusing when the same things are called differently for no apparent reason. Also, I watched a short movie by, what's it called? HAI. Half minute something. Half as interesting. They're having these 6-minute videos. Why the US road signs are so different. And that was a really interesting movie. Also, TLDR was because they got it first, and then once rest of the world agreed to have some standardized, they were already so far, didn't want to get the new signs. That's the reason why they have different signs now. Game froze, don't worry. Doing it a lot for me. I think it might be because I have a ton of scenery installed. So we have this guide that is telling me how fast I'm moving in relation to the ground. I wonder how it's working. Is it GPS based or how is that working? Maybe it has some... No, it's super small, cheap helicopter, so it probably doesn't have anything super sophisticated like any Doppler radar or whatnot. Definitely the right angle to approach this place. And getting to cover. Boom. Lost it again. Why is it doing this to me? I think I need to be more decisive with the controls. Trying to be super light and then it's not working. Well, okay. Alright, we survived. Not great, though. I think this is the last place we'll visit today. We had some good landings, a lot of terrible ones. So I need some more practice, but it needs to be more towards the point. Now I'm doing all these approaches, but it's not bringing any improvement, so there is something I need to practice. Probably hover taxi is the thing. Anyhow, let's get back to Burbank. And you will see the epic base guy cover. Love the livery. Yeah, I choose the best one. Still waiting for the donut livery. I asked Rotate if he wants to do a donut livery. Maybe he will catch the bait. If he will, that would be fantastic. He seemed to like the idea, but we'll see. Maybe someone else will come up with the donut livery. I was just thinking of something that we can use as an excuse to fly all around the city. And pizza seemed boring and also wouldn't make for a great livery, also would make me hungry. But donuts? Yeah, donuts seems great. Alright, let's get to it. I love those mountains there in the back. They're the wrong way. We're not going there. Maybe another day. I think if you follow this freeway, not highway. We'll get back to Burbank. There is really good chance this will be the case. Let's try. Oh no, it's actually turning right straight away. Why is the heli not flying? Okay, it's flying. Let me see. Now we can actually follow this road. I think it's going left now. Right, I'll try to follow the road. I need to go a bit to the side so I can actually see where I'm going. I'll set this magnetic compass in your face. That's a pretty cool feature here. Alright, the road is taking a turn to the left. Oh, there's a nice place here. Shall not hit those towers, and there's two of them, so we must have a duplicated scenery for some reason. One is coming maybe from the VFR add-on, the other might be from Flight Simulator scenery. Oh, okay, Burbank will be somewhere there on the left, so I'll just follow this valley. Is that even possible? I think it will be possible. Now I feel like we are flying super slow, although it's still doing 100 knots. So pretty okay. No, Burbank is still more to the left. So I think we'll need to get over those hills. I think we'll try to... There might be a road just in front of us to the left. I think we'll try to follow that one. I'll trim the cyclic. I'm getting tired of holding that. That is somewhat trimmed now. I need to remember to release that trim once we get down for landing. I'll try to follow the road. That should be a bit safer. At least there is a chance we won't have any terrain right ahead of us. Looks promising. Burbank is now way to the left. I think this road will maybe lead us to Burbank. There is a slim chance of that happening. I see some of the cars struggling more than others. Anyhow, look nice to have some moving cars. I still need some people. The zombie land is real here. Although the people we often see in the sceneries are not the best kind. Look more like these zombies than actual people. Okay, that's a nice route. There's actually two of them. I wonder how that works. Which one should we follow? Why is there one going to the left? Where does that road go? It's not going anywhere. And Burbank is still to the left. Alright, I think we'll break from here, follow the smaller road. Those hills are super interesting. Very steep hillsides, but the valleys aren't super deep. Body of water. I wonder if there's a dam at the end. Yeah, it looks like a dam. But the body of water is fairly small, so that's interesting. And Burbank still to the left. I think we're just flying in loops here. Anyhow, I like the trip around those hills. Definitely a nice one. Alright, Burbank should be coming in view. Just a moment. Should be just 90 degrees to our left. Can I see it? Not yet. Oh, it's actually there. Nice. Popping into view. Another stadium here. Alright. I think we'll do some hover taxi practice here, so I'll just get over the runway. Try to do a hover taxi. So pretty. I did reset the trim here, that's why you saw it bouncing so hard. Yeah, it is very pretty. Burbank is looking pretty solid. Oh, well, that's probably 6 hours by car to the downtown, knowing LA traffic. Also, Los Angeles always has this Polish flag displayed on the freeways whenever there is a traffic jam. It's just the car lights being white and red. But someone made a meme out of it that they are displaying Polish flag for one of the celebrations, and I like the idea. Definitely a great place for heli practice. Yes, all those heliports are nice, and the city is looking super nice. And most of the time there's a good weather here, so why shouldn't we practice here? Now I need a lot of collective input. That's a bit of a strange moment for me, always. And you need to time it right. When you put the collective up too late, you will just sink too hard, or when you do it too early, you won't get to that point. Let's see, I need to designate some targets. Let's try end of this stripe, center line stripe. Let's try to get there and hover in place over that one. I can't even get there. Now I can get there. No, it's super difficult. I think I'll need to practice another day. I seem to be too tired for that. But now we're holding in place, no problem. As soon as you get lower, seems to be a bit of a problem. Let's try to make some touchdown here. How high am I? 14 feet. That's what the gauge is telling me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. Okay. We can use this to our advantage. Try to get up again. Okay, I want to be 3 feet. 3 feet is 1 meter, so that's easy for me to think about. Okay. 1 meter is also not something I would like to drop the helicopter from. Its radio altimeter is very helpful. So I have my doubts if there would be radio altimeter installed here. Because, well, I believe it could be expensive. No idea. 10 feet, so that's 3 meters. Alright, this instrument's actually helpful. I can just look at it instead of trying to look outside. I hope you can see which instrument I'm talking about. It's the one in the middle. The lower one. Huh? Amazing. This little guy here, that's super helpful for me. Now that I'm actually looking at it and looking at the radial altimeter, I think that was the bit that we were missing previously. Right, let's try again. I think I will hover taxi, find some spot. Let's try to find a place. Then, where is it where you slammed into the fence? Or right, park after just vacating the runway. I think that was the other end. Team froze, I am still breathing. But I'm trying not to move so nothing changes once it unfreezes. No, I think it was the other end where you were. I think we need some more low-level practice. We should find some better arena for practice. Anyhow, it will be the other day. Now we'll just find some place to land and finish here. We started somewhere around here, so I think we'll finish here as well today. Let's get in front of this 43 hangar. I'll see if I can do that. Trying to use my new friend, the indicator. Okay, it's actually, whenever I'm looking there, actually super helpful. I'm trying to keep that ball in the center, and then with the rudder, well, with the pedals, I'm just trying to make so that my nose is not moving to the sides. Well, I think we'll just turn into the wind. Maybe not. We're moving to the side. Wind is still playing with me. Alright. Bit of a slumber, but I think we're good. Let's try to shut this heli down. I think we need starter off. Why is there starter on and off? Actually interesting. Maybe should have done this previously. I think we just need to hit the fuel shuttle valve. I don't have any better idea how to do that. Also, I never turned on the alternator. Maybe that's what the blinking thing was. Oh no, that's bad. Our battery is super solid. Keeping everything running for so long. Alright, I'll engage the rotor brake because the engine is already at zeros. Should stop the rotor. I'll get the beacon off, nav off. Alternator should have been off and battery off. So that's end of the flight and we'll get to base. Alright, I've liked it. Was a bit challenging to land this helicopter, but we managed to land it a few times. Few times were fantastic, most of them were not great. So I still need to get some idea how to do this practice. Get into a drone mode. I'll try to find some nice view. I always like to have a nice view for the ending. But I think I landed in the wrong direction, so we cannot have those hills in the background with the helicopter being lit. Well, I think I can live with that. Alright. Hey Blaze, welcome. We just finished the flight. I'll be playing the bass now. It will be epic bass guy cover. I played it on the intro, now it will be on the outro. I've been flying this little bird. It's been a bit challenging for me in the hover, but we're learning. Need more practice. So we'll be doing that. Very cool. Yes. Okay. Let me get my bass things out. I'll be back in a second. Now, Blaze, I don't have cyclic. I'm using Thrustmaster Warthog. I mean, it works for me, but the way I'm doing it, cycling up is for when I pull it towards myself. So that's the movement that's actually in helicopter. I think it's good enough for me. I mean, the movement is still the same. It's just in a different place. I think I can work with that. And also this has some friction, so that's really nice. It's just good to me. I don't think I need any actual collective. Unless when I will be using throttle manually. Probably not going to happen. That's what he is doing in helicopters. Cool, cool. Alright, I'll stop the music. The music has been stopped. What do we need now? Oh, we need the chirps. So quiet without the chirps. There we go, should be much better. I think we need a round of applause for the flight. That's been pretty cool. Also, we still need a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Alright, let me see if I can get the guitar going. The drums are in. I think that's the one I had in the beginning. I'm not totally sure. I think this is the one. And here comes the bass. Alright, let's see if I remember that. I say it's a bit quiet, I'll make it up. Forgot that I turned it down. Yeah, let's go. I remember how to do it, let me loop that. Oh no, the bass is out, so the stream is over. It's not over yet, I still need to loop it in. You can always catch up with the VOD, see the fun I was having. We have been flying this Mini all over the LA. Yeah, that's what's been out. It's been a bit challenging, to say the least, for me. There we go, we have all the info in chat. That is true. Yeah, somehow I had very hard time transitioning from approach to hover and then staying in place. The approaches were pretty smooth. As soon as I got to transition into hover, that was a bit the first pain point, and the second one, trying to stay in place, especially when we had wind not coming just from the front. Anyway, we'll need some more practice. Let's leave the bass. Okay, I think the loop worked. Yay! Sounds pretty good to me. I think I messed up in one place, but probably cannot hear it anyway. Also, I have a very hard time whenever I start the loop, because I have to hit my leg, well, hit it with my feet, and play. Usually I mess up playing a bit there, so this time it's a bit loud on the beginning. That was the one. And yeah, let's leave it in, let's leave it. Managing the hover is probably like timing the flare when you land, nothing replaces practice. Yeah, I think you're right, because I try to do it reactively. Like, I see, okay, this is the time when I need to increase collective, but whenever I see that it's time and my reaction takes place, it's already way too late. So I think you're right, it just needs the right timing, and you simply need to know when to do that instinctively. We'll get more practice then. And then for the hover, I think we simply need to try some exercises that are just aimed towards getting better at this. Cool, let me find someone to rate. Let's see who's around. You'll get the timing if you give it some practice. Yes, the problem is I have so many aircraft and I like to fly different aircraft almost every time. So as soon as I get comfortable with one, I move to another, and well, he is not to be discouraged early. Well, I'm definitely not discouraged, so don't worry about that, but I'm just curious how to make it work better. We need some deliberate practice to actually practice the thing that we need. Anyway, let me see who's up, who we can rate. Megabyte is up, he's playing Explain 12. We haven't given him a rate in a while, so let's do that. Also, I think we need some more shoutouts. Great, I know where are the heli streamers out there. Well, I am streaming helis, but I'm learning, so maybe I'm not the best person to take lessons from. Also, you can watch what I struggle with and maybe find how to get around this, or just know what's coming so you do not make the same mistakes. I hope this helps someone. I think we have given a shout out to IC today, but let's do it again. His streams are absolute madness, so I would like to invite you. That's the epic sax guy, but that's epic bass guy covering the epic sax guy. That's what it is. It works. The loop. I forgot my mem titles. Yeah, they are different. The one you're mentioning is different. Just listen to it. It will be a chaos now. Oh, yeah, I see it's different. Name is similar, but the tune is different. Alright. Well, right, Megabyte, he's playing Explain 12. Oh, we saw Chewy earlier today, saying he was doing Explain. So, part of the idea. Say hi, Spunky with the emotes. He's part of the player-based community, very cool person, so let's go there. My next stream will be on Tuesday, 18:00 as usual. I will brief in Discord what we'll be doing. If you want to fly along, you can check like an hour early, and I'll tell you what we're doing. I usually just decide very late what I'll be doing, so that's why it comes an hour or two early. Banco Rocky, thanks for hanging out. Hey Mikwa, thank you. Oh, played sax, your son. Wow, I think that's difficult. Well done, well done. Alright, let's go for the ride. I'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you for hanging out. It's been super cool. Great seeing you again. Yeah. And you can always catch up with the VD or come for the next stream. Tuesday, Thursday, NT Zulu. Usually Sunday, 18 Zulu. I'll see you then. Alright, let's go to Monkey Monkey. Great job. Thank you, Monkey. No, let's go to Megabyte. Sorry. Monkey Monkey. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the nice words. Let's go. I'll see you then. Bye bye.